Hello, 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 everybody that is joining. Hello, hello, hello. We are going to talk about manifesting in the new year. Hello, Rainbow Moon. I love it. We are going to be talking about manifesting in the new year. The Chinese New Year starts tomorrow. It is the year of the fire horse. And hi, how are you, Rainbow Moon? We are talking about manifesting. We're talking about manifesting in the new year. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it so much. We are going to really talk about, I'm going to give you 3 things that you need to do in order to manifest in the new year. The Fire Horse New Year is going to be so cute. Oh, we're happy to have you as well. Tell me what you're manifesting. Drop it in the comments. Let me know. I usually go live every day except for on the weekends. Definitely share this live and send it out to all the folks. And I appreciate all of your hearts. And catch the whole follow me and get your heart in me. I think that's at the top as well. And so today we're going to talk about the year of the fire horse. So what has happened? We just got a better job, a better self-concept. Well, you are in the right place. Let's freaking go. So I talk about identity-based manifestation, which is your self-concept. And so that is going to be a big thing we're going to talk about today. And what I want to talk to you about is we know that the new year, right? The Chinese New Year starts tomorrow. I'm actually from New Orleans. I don't live in New Orleans anymore. It's also Mardi Gras. And so let's see, STZ's is say, how do I manifest my ex-girlfriend back? Now, I have a really good opinion about this, and I've had clients come to me to manifest their ex-partners back, and there's a big reason why what I have them do, which seems very different from other like SP manifestation hosts. So stay tuned, but first let me get into the breakdown. So last year was the year of the snake. This past year, how many of you felt like you were shedding skins? You were shedding a lot. Maybe you felt when a snake sheds its skin, it's helping its capacity to grow, and it's also getting rid of parasites. And so 2025 was a challenging year for a lot of people. There was a lot of like turmoil, a lot of craziness. They say, yes, I felt like I was getting pruned. Exactly. And so that was by design. Last year was meant to be a year of you shedding anything that didn't match. And so I'm talking to ST. Could that ex-girlfriend and that situation be something that you needed to shed? Because maybe there's something else to come into your life. Now, usually people that want to manifest their ex back, it's because they feel like they were somebody else. They felt like they got something from that relationship that they weren't getting or they are not getting now. And the truth is, whatever you were getting from that other relationship, you can get from within yourself, and most likely you're going to experience it even better in another relationship. Now, the way to get the ex back is going to be by focusing on you and giving yourself anything that you think you're getting from that prior relationship. Okay? The big piece about the manifestation that's going to happen in the year of the fire horse, it's because it's going to be rapid, moving, taking action, like doing things. And that is huge. But it also means you have to leave some things behind. One of my clients who did end up manifesting their ex back, when they started to focus on themselves and start to focus on like who they were, like not a revenge body kind of thing, but just taking care of themselves. Whatever they thought they got out of that relationship, they started to do it for themselves. Whatever confidence, whatever passion, all of those things, they started to turn that focus on themselves. Guess what? The dude came back. They stayed together for a little bit, but then she realized that she really didn't want him anymore anyway. So then she found the love of her life, and now she's married to this like He is amazing, someone that's way better than the last one she was with. So definitely share this live, give me the hearts. Thank you so much for the hearts. So what I'm saying is, yes, you can manifest that ex back. You can. But it's going to start with taking your attention away. So cut the cords, send the energy back. Like, don't think about this person all day, every day. You need to pull your energy away from them and focus it on you. And when you start to focus it on you, say, how can I be the better person? How can I be the best man, woman, guy, person that I am? Best STZZ. How can I be that best version of me? The more you're the best version of you, the easier it is going to be for that person to come into your life. Okay, so let's get back to the Fire New Year. Rob, Rainbow Moon. So you are desiring to create a better job and a better life for yourself, a better self-concept, and more love. What I want you to do, because the last year was a shedding year, because last year you were pruning and maybe even over pruning, now is the year that you're going to move really fast. And so as we grow and we get some more people on the live, I'm going to go through 3 things that you are going to need to do in order to really take advantage of this year. So one of the biggest things about this past year is about who you were being. And so the pruning, the shedding, all of that stuff was like an identity unaliving, right? Because there's certain words that we cannot say on live. There was an identity unaliving, an identity release, an identity letting go. So anything that doesn't match the version of you that is meant to be in this year, doing all your things, achieving all the things that you desire, that version of you had to be pruned, had to be right? And so what I want you to do is there's 3 things that I had you do. There's a video that I just did yesterday. And the first video is to write a list of all the things that happened in 2025 that you either regret or you're like, oh, I wish this would have happened, and just anything that happened, so that you can write it down and either burn that piece of paper and let it go, right? Let it go. Or take that piece of paper and you're going to just be like, okay, I'm complete. I'm complete. I know that this is what was meant to happen, because I need you to let go of all those things that happened in the past year that weren't things that you wanted. The more you let go of those things, the more you're opening yourself up. Remember how I said the snake sheds its skin to expand growth? And so you're expanding yourself and expanding space and creating more space for you to grow. And so all of the things that you let go of, whether it's the girlfriend, whether it's the bad relationship, whether it's any of that, you are letting all of that go, because you are creating new relationships. You are expanding. You are allowing yourself to experience new things. Okay? All right. And so
Sorry, I don't understand.
Okay. It's 11:11. Yay. Definitely share 11:11 during this time. Share this live. Give me some hearts. Let's get this live out to more people so I can get into the specifics, because I don't want to have to share it over and over and over again. But I do want to tell you exactly what you get to do in this year. Thank you, Dee. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the hearts. Give me some hearts and share this with your friends. Follow me, get your heart knees, and do all of those things. And so let's see, when do I go live again? It's usually not on a schedule. Oh, have a safe flight. You know what? Maybe I might be saving this live and putting it on my YouTube channel. I will answer your questions and then you'll be able to watch it on YouTube. I usually go live once a day. And so it's around this time, or sometimes it's later. I'm going to try to get a schedule, because I know everybody that goes live usually has a schedule, but I'm really bad about that. Safe flight, and I hope you're going somewhere really, really fun. Okay. Is it? Okay. I'll look forward to seeing you live again. I'll look forward to you being on this live again. Thank you for being here. Send it, get your heartbeat, and then you can get the notification for when I'm live. Like if you would follow and then do the heartbeat, you'll get a notification and then it'll tell you when I'm live. All right. And so one of the biggest things that's happening in this year, the fire horse. Let me tell you about the fire horse. And so you have the fire and the horse. The horse represents independence. Independence means that you aren't looking for other people to tell you what to do. You're actually going to be taking action in your own way, which is good. And then the fire is about intensity, but it's also about boldness. And so what this year is promising that you're going to have boldness, speed, massive action taking, rapid transformation, like all of these things are going to be required when you're pursuing a new job, a business, right? Relationships, like all of those things. How many of y'all are picking up what I'm putting down? Hello, Will Cannon. All right. And so this year is going to be a year of rapid transformation. And I'm known for rapid permanent transformation. People that come into my life, it's rapid permanent transformation. They come into the AlignedSoul world and we quantum shifting like, okay? And so what I am requiring you to do this year, what the Fire Horse New Year is requiring for you to do is it's not a year of contemplation. Last year was a year of contemplation. Last year was a year where you were going within. Did you guys feel a little confused? Like you don't know, like you didn't know what your next step get to be. You maybe felt like a little like, I'm not so sure. That was because that's the year of the snake by design. The year of the fire horse is none of that. None of that. None of that. It really is about you going and taking action. What this looks like, here are the three things. The first thing you are going to do this year, y'all ready? Take your notes. The first thing you're going to do is you are going to trust your inner God voice. I like to call it your intuition. Your inner God voice, I call it your IGV or your intuition. Because within you, you're getting these ideas, but we need you to execute them. So you get an idea, you want to go do something, go and do it. Do not wait. Do not give any kind of limits. Do not hesitate. I want you to get that intuition. Listen to that inner God voice, that inner divinity, that voice inside, and go and take the freaking action. Okay? This means that you aren't hesitating anymore, because the year of the fire horse, you want to ride the wave. You want to ride the energy. That looks like for example, you're going to be doing rapid, messy action, which means everything cannot be pretty in a bow. You can't have everything with a pretty little box. Like none of that. None of that. It is going to be, I get an idea, I go execute. Oh, as idea, let's go. Oh, I'm going to do this. Let's go. I'm going to give you 6 things that you could be taking some time not doing, and that's going to be a number 3. But the first piece is listening to that IGV, that inner God voice, that intuition, and moving with it. All right. How many of you have, usually get an idea and then you sit on it? You don't think it's good enough. You wait for somebody else to say, oh, yeah, you should do that. You wait for someone else's input. No time. Becoming the miracle. Welcome. It's no more waiting on someone else to give you the permission to take the action. Not in the year of the fire horse. Your inner God voice, your intuition is going to be the gut that you are listening to, which means you get an idea, go and execute. Something comes up, go and do it. You want to pick up the phone and call somebody. Don't marinate on it and say, well, maybe I'll do. No, go and do it. All right, picking up what I'm putting down. Number 2 is always identity. Your identity is queen. And what that means in the year of the fire horse, it means that your identity is going to play a significant role in who you are being. But I need the thing to be a part of your identity is going to be you moving rapidly. So I want you to imagine yourself riding this horse. Hello, Mimi. Hello, Chiquita. I want you to imagine yourself riding this horse through into the new year. And so when you get on the horse, there's no getting off. Like, I want you to just continue galloping and galloping and galloping, not galloping, galloping on the horse and riding that horse through the new year. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Okay. And so there are 33 identity blocks that I have assessed. I created this alignment assessment. And what the alignment assessment does, hello, Judy Boo, it tells you where you are versus where you want to be. Is it an identity problem? Is it your state, your energetics? Is it your emotions? Are you calibrated to the thing that you desire? It shows the difference, okay? And so once you understand where you are in relation to where you desire to be, okay, then you can decide, like, you can find out what identity blocks are there. Is it shame? Is it guilt? Is it the fear of standing out? Is it the fear of success, the fear of failure? All of these are small identity blocks that will stop you and have you creating a story that doesn't match who you truly get to be. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Give me some likes, give me some hearts, give me some shares so we can get this out to many, many, many people. Okay? And so one of the biggest things when you understand these blocks, I am sharing these. Actually, I'm going to go through these on a 3-day event that starts tomorrow on the Chinese New Year. And so on the Chinese New Year, I'm going to be sharing these identity blocks, showing you where these identity blocks are and the work that you can do to shift the blocks. Because once you shift these identity-based blocks, you can embody this identity. I've created a space, it's called the Alignment Lab. And the Alignment Lab, it's not about learning more, it's about integration. Because the biggest thing that happens when you are manifesting or creating is that you need to be integrated. Like your identity, you need to make it your daily life. And what I see after coaching over 20,000 women over the last 13 years is identity is the space that where people are like, they fall back into their old identity. They fall back into who they used to be, and they're not taking the action forward like they get to, right? And when you aren't being that version of you when nobody is watching, then you aren't manifesting or creating the life that you want to create. How many of you are picking up what I'm putting down? There are 33 of these blocks. And when you understand these blocks, then you know exactly what actions you need to take in order to embody the thing that you love, the thing that you desire. All right. And then finally, number 3, you are going to take bold, decisive action. Now, there are 6 actions. 6 different actions that I know that you, especially the women who are wanting this multiple $1,000,000 business, they're wanting to create a business based on their gifts, based on what they, have been born to do. A lot of these things that you want to do, you're hesitating on them. And what did I say about the year of the fire horse? It is rapid transformation, rapid decision making, rapid movement. This year is not the year to sit back on an idea, to sit back on something. And so when I was looking at some of my clients and I was like, what are some of the things that they need to move on? One of the biggest things they need to move on is closing a program that no longer aligns with them, or getting rid of a product that they don't want to sell anymore. How many of you have something that you're like, yeah, I know I'm supposed to get rid of this, or I'm not excited about this anymore, or I don't feel like selling this anymore? If you do, this is the year that you let that shit go and you actually replace it with something that lights your soul up. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Y'all give me some hearts and let's share this out to the people. Let's share this out, share this live. And so if you have something that you are like, I'm not too excited about that anymore, get rid of it. You can let it go and replace it with something else. All right, so that's number 1. Number 2, launch whatever program or product or whatever, launch it. So you've been thinking about it. I had a couple of people on my live last week and they were like, I'm thinking about opening a business, or I'm thinking about launching this product, or I'm thinking about this. Stop thinking about it and just do it. Stop thinking about it and just do it. In the year of the fire horse, you have the energy behind you. All it takes is for you to just get up and start moving. Objects in motion stay in motion. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Objects in motion stay in motion. And so what you are being called to do is to get rid of that other program that you don't want and launch the product or the service or whatever. Launch whatever you want. But you got to stop thinking about it and just do it. Stop thinking about it and just do it. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Let me know if you can hear me. Let them know if you're getting it. Because the year of the fire horse is about movement. Thank you for the hearts, and definitely share this out. Get your heart me's, get your heart me's, okay? And so objects in motion will stay in motion, but if you are frozen with like, I'm not so sure what to do, you aren't getting the benefit of the fire horse year. The fire horse year is what? Independence of the horse and the fire, the bold fire. And this is not a year of contemplation. This is not a year of trying to wait. This is a year where if you decide to take actions, you'll take one step and you'll get the benefit of 100 steps. This is what I'm telling you. But it has to be something that's really from your heart. It has to be something that you're really excited about. It cannot be something that you're kind of like, I'm not so sure. Because the fire horse is not trying to set fire to things you're like, meh. Which is why I say get rid of the thing you don't love, launch the thing that you do love. How many of you are picking up what I'm putting down? All right. Number 3, raise your prices. This is the thing that I know a lot of you are freaked out about. And so I have so many clients that have these prices and these price points that they've been sitting on for years on years on years. This is the year that you get to raise your prices. I'm not saying raise it to something crazy that you're like, nobody's ever going to pay this, and you can't get your energy behind it. But if you've been feeling like, I'm ready to raise my prices, I'm ready, go do it. There's someone at every price. There is a customer at every price. There is a customer at every single price point. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Let me know if you're picking up what I'm putting down. Okay, so what did I say? Number 1, you are going to listen to your inner God voice. Number 2, you are going to shift your identity and you're going to discover what your identity block is. There are 33 identity blocks, from fear of success, fear of failure. There is shame. I talked about that on a live, 2 days ago. There's the guilt. That's another identity block. When you can know which block is the core block, you can shift that block. I talk about this. I'm going to be talking about this at my 3-day event tomorrow. If you're not a part of the 3-day event, go identify your identity blocks, take the alignment assessment. It's in my bio. Use the code LIVE77 and you get 90% off. Link in bio, alignment assessment, and then you're invited to the 3-day event, which is tomorrow. Okay, so that's 1 and 2. And number 3, these are the 6 bold decisions that you are being called to make. One of them is going to feel like, oh my God, that's the thing I need to do. And then the rest of them may not feel aligned, but one of these is going to feel really aligned. So number 1 was close the program or get rid of the product or service, the thing that you're not excited about anymore. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. Okay. Number 2, launch the thing. Stop thinking about it. Stop maneuvering, like meandering about it. Stop questioning if you should launch it. Stop looking for all the advice. Stop looking at TikTok for all of like teachings and whatever that's going to give you the step by step. Stop. Just do it. Take one action today after you get off this live to launch the thing. If you have something that you've been wanting to launch, then what you get to do is you can just do a live yourself and just say, I am going to be launching my new whatever that is. That's you launching the thing. All you need is a Stripe link or a PayPal link or a Square link. And you get to just say, at pre-launching, this is what I'm going to be doing. This is when it's going to open. I'm taking the steps today. If you want an early bird price, jump in. That's you launching. Stop making it so difficult. It's not that difficult. Just all you need to do is take the action. All you need to do is take the action. How many of you are picking up what I'm putting down? I got my flip-flop out. I'm smacking y'all with the flip-flop. All right, number 3, I said raise your prices, because this is not for everybody, but I was thinking about what are 6 things that my clients need to know, and raising prices was one of them. Because there are clients at every price, and some of them have been sitting on these prices for so long that they don't even feel excited about receiving the payment for it. Even though for me, I get 25 cents, I'm like, yeah, because I love money and money loves me. Y'all saw my video. I love money and money loves me. Yeah. So I'm excited about any payment. But some people, they're doing this work and they're not really allowing themselves to receive it. I always say my work is of high service and deserves massive compensation. Your work is of high service and deserves massive compensation. Y'all get your heart me's. If you're in here, say hello. Let me know what you're manifesting and give me some hearts. Let's share this live out so we can get more people in here. So if you have a product or service and it's been sitting at a certain price point for a long time, if you see that the sales have slowed, it could be because it's time to raise the price. And so I want you to sit with your heart and say, ooh, is this the thing that I need to do? Okay, so that's number 3. Number 4, this is a hard one. One of my clients had to do this the other day. Letting go of that trusted person that worked with you, worked for you. They were great for a long time, but they're no longer aligned with the vision of your company anymore. You may need to let go of that person. Give them a really good severance package, really give them enough time to find some other job. But when you hold on to an employee that is no longer aligned, that brings your company down. That brings your overall vision down. And so it's hard to do this, but sometimes you've got to let people go. Okay, that's number 3. Number 5, hire that mentor. You've been wanting to work with someone for a very long time. Maybe you've been watching their videos. Maybe you've been interested in working with them. Go ahead and hire that mentor. Ask them, how much does it take to work with you? What kind of packages do you have? Just start to explore that, because once you put it out there as a goal or an intention and something that you want to do, the money, the means to do it will make itself known. But by you not even taking the steps towards that, you aren't going to be able to see it come to fruition. All right. Hello, pumpkin. All right. Okay. I see some of you in here. How are you? Hello, hello, hello. Okay. What was number 6? Oh, number 6. So one of the biggest things, hello, Kimberly. Welcome, welcome, welcome. One of the biggest things that is super important. Oh, thank you for the rose, Kimberly. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the likes and the shares. Yes, yes, yes. So one of the biggest things that I have seen when it comes to manifestation, when it comes to identity work, when it comes to you actually receiving what you desire, I can speak for myself, is the integration piece. It's not about learning. It's not about seeing the processes and learning new processes that you do. Hello, Queen. It's not about that piece, right? I get that. We got that. You got TikTok. You got 932 different processes. Hello, Kimmy. You have all of these. But the thing that you haven't done is integrate your identity. You haven't embodied that identity. And that's because no one has created a space for you to come in and do your imagining work, to come in and talk and have conversations with the right people, so that people, like if you are having conversations with someone who is manifesting something very similar to you, and you're like, I am the woman who has $1 million business. And then you're having conversations with someone else who has $1 million business. And they're like, yes, this is what we're going to do. What action are you taking? What action are you taking? Guess what happens? Both of you rise up and you create that. But if you're in a room where people are playing small, or you're surrounding yourself by your friends who don't talk like you, who aren't thinking about things in a bigger way, when you aren't thinking, hello, Lux Vision, it's so nice to see you. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. We're talking about the year of the fire horse. And I'm talking about how you need to get yourself in rooms where people are moving that fast. Yes, there's no hat today. I need to get a hat. Like I should have my little hat. I was going to get my little Yankee hat. But the year of the fire horse is about moving, 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 moving. And it starts tomorrow. Let's see. Ah, Josito, welcome. How are you feeling? Okay, I listened to the theta waves and my affirmations, and I felt this shift in me, and I felt my SP's energy. Why? Okay. So one of the things, you remember how I had you, oh, thank you, Lux Vision. I dressed up for you guys today. It's like a holiday, right? It's like President's Day or something like that. Okay, Josito, this is a good question. And Josito, for the year of the fire horse, things are going to move really, really fast. So you listen to those theta waves and you were tapping into your affirmations. Tell me what one of the affirmations were, right? So when you started tapping into this, remember how I had you cut your energy off from your SP, and I was like, cut the energy off, focus on you, be happy, do those things. When you do that, guess who starts to think about you because your energy is missing? Guess who starts to like think about you? And when you are in the meditation or the theta waves, you can feel when someone else is thinking about you. And so that's why I feel like she is probably thinking about you a lot more because you have pulled your energy away. And so now she's like, where he's missing, and she's missing your energy. Most likely. Let's see. She's obsessed. She's doing anything and everything to be with me. I've been like in a knowing. Yes. I've been focusing on myself, but affirming. Yes. And so just what you get to do, like when you pull your energy away, that person starts to think about you, because they can feel that something's missing. And that's the power. Then you are in the power. You are in the space of knowing that, like, you get to be the one who is pursued. You get to be the one who is desired. Let's see. I've been focusing on my self-performance. Right? Yes. All right. And so what we've been talking about today is the year of the fire horse, the year of the snake. You are the operant power. Exactly. The year of the snake was all about shedding your skin and getting rid of parasites. 2025 was all about shedding your skin to expand for growth and getting rid of parasites. Thank you guys. We reached 1,000 hearts. Yay, yay, yay. Definitely continue to share this. And thank you, Kimberly, for the rose. Let's see. Josita said, it was like during the theta waves, I fell into a hypnosis and fell asleep and woke up, and then 30 minutes later, I felt this shower of her emotions and energy over me. Yeah, that's what happens. And it was because you connected. Remember, we're all connected. How many of you guys know that? Energetically, we're all connected, which is why I wanted you to pull your energy back so that you're not throwing your energy there. How many of you have been in a relationship? Have you been in a relationship and you're so focused on that person, or you liked somebody and that person is like, yeah, not so sure. But then once you left, once you were gone, they're like, where are you? And they're looking for you with a flashlight. Why is that? It's because when you are overpowering, thinking about somebody all the time, you're throwing your energy there, it's not attractive. It's not going to attract someone. People want something that feel like you want to feel drawn to that person. And the way you feel drawn to that person is by focusing on you and your own energy and feeling your own cup and feeling your own excitement. How many of you are picking up what I'm putting down? Let's see. See, I do. Yes. It was super overwhelming. I wanted to cry in a good way, and it felt every single emotion for her. Yay! I love that, Josito. So yes, you guys grab your heart me's while you're here. Grab your heart me's. Thank you, Kimberly, for grabbing your heart me. Let's see. When you know you are it, other people will feel it too. 100%. 100%. And with the year of the horse, the fire horse, the more you are in that identity of I am it, I am the one, I am the desired king, like I told Josito, or I am, like, for me, I'm tapping into creating $1 million over a quarter, over 3 months. When I've decided that, I get to be that, and I show up, and guess what? Other people are like, oh, they can feel that energy. And what's so funny is other people can even feel that energy before you. And so what you get to do is you get to know that you are amazing. You know that you are loved. Know that you are the one. And then other people are going to reflect that back to you. And so I love that. I want you to feel that. And then I want you to send that energy up and then go do something for yourself. Focus on yourself. Nothing to do with the SP. Like, focus on yourself. Go take a walk. Do something that has nothing to do with the SP. And you're going to just feel really alive. You're going to feel so good. Okay, so everybody get your heart me's. Remember to follow, get their heart me's, all the things. And so what we were talking about is in the year of the snake, which was this 2025-ish year, right? There was so much of upheaval. There was also hesitation. There was things about, like, maybe you were confused about the direction you go. Maybe relationships broke up. Maybe, like, things that you didn't expect happened. That was by design. That's what was supposed to happen for the year of the snake, because now you can hit the ground freaking running. And in order to hit the ground freaking running, I gave you some things in another video. It is the video that's not today's video, because today's video I gave you these 6 things. It's the video from yesterday. I gave you 3 things to do to wipe out and clear and like complete the year of 2025. And so when you can do these things, writing down what happened, what you wish would have happened, all the things that you're sad about, all of that, when you write all of that down and you can let it go. Oh, thank you, Kimberly, for the confetti. I love the gifts. Yay. Thank you for the gifts. Let's see. Remember, there is no one to change but yourself. Exactly. One of the biggest things that I do identity-based manifestation, those of you who are here. With identity-based manifestation, it is really focused on you, which means that you're in the mirror and you see your hat. You remember I did that thing and I said you have a hat and it's turned this way. You don't go to the mirror and try to change the hat. You're not like, no. What do you have to do? You have to go to yourself and change the hat. And so the more you go within and you give yourself the things you think you're missing, because you're not missing anything. When you give yourself what you think you're missing, you will start to see that there was never anything missing in the first place. We already have the things you desire. There is a version of you that is living that life, that is with that person, that is having an amazing life, and just that there is a version of you. You just need to become that version of you right now. And so in the year of the horse, it's not about contemplation anymore. It's not about trying to figure things out. It's going to be about listening to your inner God voice. That's number 2, your IGV, your intuition, and moving. It's not going to be about waiting for someone else to catch up with you. It's going to be about moving and really moving really fast. How many of you are picking up what I'm putting down? Hello, Stefan. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Do you guys have any questions? Drop all the questions in the comments if you have any questions. And so when I think about the year of the fire horse, that starts tomorrow, which is also Mardi Gras. I'm a New Orleans girl, so it's Mardi Gras. Yes, Lux Vision's like, I'm picking up what you're putting down. With the year of the fire horse, you have the independence of the horse and the intensity of the fire. And those together create bold moves, speed, and massive change. Rapid transformation. How many of you want rapid transformation? Josito, I know you want rapid transformation. Kimberly, I know you want rapid transformation. Lux Vision, I know you want rapid transformation. How many of you are like, yes, yes, yes? Let's see. Leah's my favorite topic. I love it so much. Yes, right? So rapid transformation is going to come from your movements. Let's see. Yes. What Neville Goddard calls brazen imprudence. I love that. I have not listened to Neville Goddard much before. But yes, brazen imprudence. Let me give you, hold on. I'm going to tell you guys. Oh, here it is. Oh my God. I have this list. You guys are going to love it. It's 5 things that you can use to 5 things that you shift that will reprogram your identity. Do you want those 5 things? How many of you? Let's see. Oh, yay. Thank you for the heartbeats. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see. I'm going to get everything I want this year. I effortlessly abundant in every aspect of life. Yes, Jose. I am proof. I don't look outside of me for validation. Yes, yes, yes. I love that. All right. So I wrote these things down, and I might have done a video on it today. You know, I record so much. The soft life timeline. Here's the thing with the soft life timeline, like you get to be in the soft life, you get to be flooded with so much money. And like the way I created my business is I get to grow it to thousands and thousands and thousands of people while still living the soft life. I get to relax. I get to lean back. I get to enjoy my life. How many of you want that? Hello, Unleashed Living. You want that? Okay, let's go. So reprogram your identity. How many of you are ready to reprogram? Hello, Stefania or Stefania? Kimmy says, yes, 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 I'm ready. Lex Vision says, you are my future maidstone. Let's do it. Let's see. A manifestation, future manifestation. Let's do it. I say let's go. Let's go. Tomorrow we're having our first 3-day event, and that's where I'm going to break down all of the identity blocks. There are 33 that I've really brought down and put into 5 groups. When you understand the groups of where they are, then you can shift it, because I don't believe anyone is blocked. Hello, welcome, welcome. Thank you for sharing the live, Kimberly. Those of you sharing the live, I appreciate it. Okay. So you can reprogram your identity. These are 5 invisible inputs, 5 invisible inputs that are making you who you are. And when you start to reprogram this in the year of the fire horse, you are going to feel like it's going to be like the foot on the gas. Okay. So I want you always to think things move fast this year, rapid transformation, okay? So when you start to believe that, when you start to think that rapid transformation, what is going to happen? Rapid transformation. I have a story about that. Put that in the comments. I'm going to tell you that story about the study about the maids. Remind me to tell you the study about the maids and when they shifted their mindset. It's going to blow your mind. But let's talk about number 1. The first invisible input to your identity is who you surround yourself with. Thank you, Kimberly, for sharing the live. Hello, Dr. Shiva. Who you surround yourself with. So that's the first invisible input. A lot of people don't realize that their identity is built by who they're surrounding themselves with. Hello, Kelly. How are you? And so who are you surrounding yourself with every day? Are you surrounding yourself with people that you can have these expanded conversations with? Are you surrounding yourself with people that are like talking? You're like, I'm going to have $1 million year. And they're like, hello, yes, you are. This is what we're going to do about that. What actions are you taking? Or are you having conversations about $1 million year? And they're like, how are you going to do that? What do you think you're going to do? It's the bad economy. If you are having the part 2 conversations, you need to shift who you're being, because that is playing a role into your identity. Okay, so the invisible input number 1 is who you surround yourself with. Now, coming to these types of lives, joining the Aligned Soul universe, taking the alignment assessment, going into the alignment lab, all of those things help you to surround yourself with people who are going to support you. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Thank you for all the hearts and sharing the lives. Y'all follow me and get your heart me's. Don't forget your heart me's. Okay, so that's invisible input number 1. Let's see. Yes, I was just supporting my friend last night about helping our community. So blessed. Yes, Kelly, yes. Because synchronization to meet you, ma'am. Exactly. It's always the perfect timing. Thank you so much for the follow, Kelly. I love it. When you start to surround yourself with people who are going to have these types of conversations, that's why I'm creating the Alignment Lab. It starts on March 3rd. It's a space where you come in, we do the imagining together. We talk about what, your future self is who you are when you enter that room. It's not about this is in my future. I'm going to wait. No, you talk about that. When you're having a bad day, you get to have a bad day as the version of you that already has what you manifested. It does. Just because you're having a bad day doesn't mean it's not manifesting, doesn't mean it's not coming. Just because you're having a bad day or you didn't have sales that day doesn't mean you don't have $1 million business. It just means you didn't have sales that day. But when you talk to someone who's like, and you are still the person. This is still who you are. It's about who you surround yourself with. Make sure you surround yourself with people who are going to lift you up, who are going to be like it. Let me tell you something. My sister and I were watching this. Oh my God, what was it? Oh, it was Below Deck. This girl, she's a, what was she? She was a chef, a sous chef. So she goes home so excited. She was able to work a sous chef job. She didn't really know. She started to find a passion about cooking. She goes home and she tells her mom, Mom, I think I want to go to culinary school. Her mom tells her, girl, who are you to want that? You don't want that. My sister and I looked at each other aghast. My parents would never, like anything we want to do. They're like, all right, let's go. Her mom shut her down. And what happened? She stopped. And then she came back. She had so many insecurities. She didn't really know if she was good at it. And she was second guessing herself all the time, crying. Because why? She surrounded herself with somebody who did not support her. And she didn't have another room to go in to be like, oh, your mama just jealous, child. Go do it. I would have been like, and you're not going to do it? If somebody tells me, by the way, it takes a personality, because I was the 6-year-old that said I was going to be the first Black valedictorian, and who was the first Black valedictorian of her class? Me. I was also the person that was told that I couldn't go to Tulane, who had a full scholarship to Tulane academic. Me. Because anybody tell me you can't do something, I'm like, bet. Really? You think I don't let people do that, but there are so many women, and that has to do with the witch wound and this patriarchal system and all of that stuff. But so many women will allow, and men, right? But so many people will allow somebody to tell you you can't have this, and then you're like, oh, okay. See, not even funny. My friend's mom was the one who shot her idea down. Kelly, I'm. Here we go. But see, oh, hello, Artemis. Hello, Artemis. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. So what I'm saying is you've got to surround yourself with people, even when, like maybe people in your real world, the people that like are in your life, they don't really support your goal. So maybe you're not sharing it as much with them, but you need to put yourself in a room that people are going to lift you up. And that's why I created the Alignment Lab. That's why I created the Aligned Soul Universe. Okay. So that's number one. The invisible input is who you surround yourself with. Number two plays off number one. What do you think it is? Have any guesses on what number two is? If it has to do with who you surround yourself with? Number two, it's the conversations. What conversations are you having? Because if you're surrounding yourself with people and you're talking all day, like let's say you're manifesting success in your business. I'm going to do two, because Josito, are you still here? We're going to do one about the relationships too. So if you're manifesting success in your business, and then you're sitting around a table with a bunch of people, and all they're talking about is there's depression, and a new year is gone by, and aren't buying anything, then what are you going to start thinking? You're going to start thinking nobody's buying. You're going to start thinking, it doesn't make sense. I'm not going to go live and sell that thing today because nobody's buying. But if you're in a room where everybody's like, oh my God, I made a sale today. Oh, look at this. This is working. This is working. This is this. You're having conversations about, oh, they're like, oh, this is what you get to do. Oh, this is a great price point. Then guess what? You're in rooms where you can't help but succeed. I'm going to tell you two stories. There is a story, and this is about your thoughts, right? But your thoughts are going to make up the conversations that you're having. So there was a study, a Harvard study. They took two sets of maids. The first set of maids, they told them, hey, what you're doing, your movement throughout the day is equal to and more than what the Surgeon General requires or recommends for exercise on a daily basis. So that's enough exercise. Like you're getting your exercise while you work. So they told that group that. Okay. The other group, they didn't tell them nothing. Okay, so one group thinks as I'm moving, I'm exercising, I'm feeling good. The other group just thinks I'm just working. What happened? They tested the groups months later. The first group who were told that they were exercising, that their work was like exercising, they had the thought in their mind that what I'm moving, I'm getting my exercise done just by going to work. That group had lost weight. Their BMIs had shifted. Their heart rates were down. They were healthier. Nothing changed from the job. They didn't do anything different. The other group, no difference. No difference from before they started. What does that tell you about your thoughts? What does that tell you about what conversations you're having? What does that tell you about the people you surround yourself with? It makes a difference. These are invisible inputs to your identity. We can shift our identity all we want. Tapping is clapping. Yes, thank you for all the claps. Tapping is clapping. Your thoughts become things. Yes. So the 5 invisible inputs. The first one is what? Who you surround yourself with. Number 2 is what kind of conversations are you having? How are you speaking about this? So Josito, creating a relationship with his SP. If he is hanging out with someone who's like, you're never going to get back together, or that is just the worst thing ever, or who are you to think you can get her back, then, and that's the conversation he's having, or is he, if he's like, oh, all women suck, or women are just this horrible, then he's not going to get the girl back, because he's having those kind of conversations. What he's putting his focused attention on, he is collapsing the waveform, and it is becoming reality for him. Let's see. And this includes our it 100% includes your inner conversations, because those maids were different. They were like, oh, what I'm doing, they were thinking, I'm getting my exercise on, I'm getting healthier just by going to work. When I manifested my Sex and the City life, and it happened so fast, my thoughts were, I live in New York. New York is the place to be. New York has jobs for me. I'm going to have so much fun in New York. Like, those were my thoughts. I live in New York. New York is amazing. I'm excited to be there. And that quickly, I was there. All right, let's go. Let's see. Like, one of my favorite folks says, starve the problem, feed the solution. A freaking men. Yes. Starve the problem, feed the solution. I always tell my clients, I say, instead of looking at what went wrong, let's say, okay, that is what it is. What do I want now? What would I like to do now? Because if you keep focusing on the problem, the solution is never found in the energy of the problem. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Don't forget we're going to wrap it up in about 9 minutes. So grab your heartbeats, follows, and give me some hearts. Let's get to 2,000. Let's try to get to 2,000. Okay, so the invisible inputs for your identity. Number one, what did we say? Who are you surrounding yourself with? That's why I created the Alignment Lab, so you can come into that lab, integrate, be that person for the time that you're in that experience, so that when you get out of the lab, you're like, this is who I am. What are you talking about? Delulu becomes the Salulu. It becomes just who you are. It's no longer delusional. It's who you are. Okay. Number two, the conversations you have. These are the conversations that you get to have. I have these audios that sound like you were talking to me. And so imagine if you closed your eyes. I want you guys, let's play with this. The conversations that you get to have, and these are some of the things that we do in the Alignment Lab. I want you to think about, like, if I were like, hey, Lux Vision, how are you? And you're like, I'm great, I'm good. I'm like, and so you're talking about your last income month or whatever. I'm like, well, so can I ask you something? And you're like, hey, yeah, of course. How much money did you make last month? And you're like, last month I made $30,000. I'm like, wow, that's amazing. $30,000. And you're like, yes. And I'm like, well, what did you do? And you're like, I was selling my manifestation courses and they sold out. I'm like, well, congratulations. And you're like, I know, it felt so good. $30,000 was so easy. I bought this, and then I put $9,000 away from taxes. I paid off this. I did this. Business is booming. I have an awesome business. It felt amazing. It was so good. And I'm like, girl, go ahead. That is the kind of conversation you get to have. And you can have that conversation with yourself. And your brain doesn't even know that it wasn't even a real conversation, because you made $30,000, Lux Vision. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? This is how it works. Surround yourself with the right people. Start having these types of conversations in your daily life. Yes, I love imagining, because connecting with imagining, doing the theta waves like Josito talked about, that is amazing. But when you can have these conversations with your eyes open, with you when you're looking around, guess what? Your brain is like, yep, that's just life. That's just the way it is. All right. So what did I say? I haven't even gotten to number 3. Y'all, I haven't gotten to number 3. All right. So the 5, reprogramming your identity. We've got the 5 invisible inputs. What was it? Number 1, the people you surround yourself with. Who are you surrounding yourself with? Number 2, what kind of conversations are you having? Josito, for example, The kind of conversation you need to be having is, I'm so in love with my life. Thank you for the rose, Kimberly. I'm so in love with my life. I love what I'm doing. I am so in love. I feel so sexy. Oh my goodness, me and my SP had so much fun yesterday. We went to the place and we saw something for Valentine's Day and it was amazing. That's the kind of conversations you get to have. No one knows if it's real or not. And does it matter? No. But if you can feel and have the energy of that feeling in your body, you're manifesting. You have manifested it. You are receiving it intentionally. Okay, number three. Number three is one of my favorites. All right. An invisible input. And you guys are on TikTok, right? So you're on TikTok. I'm going to upload this to YouTube. What you are listening to, what you are watching, TV, movies, all of that are invisible inputs to your identity. And you can decide how you are affected by things. Some people are more affected than others. But I don't listen to sad music. Like, I'm not going to listen to breakup music. I'm not going to listen to any of that. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. I got to do this thing. Okay, we're back. They were like, activity. Okay, give me some hearts and let's share out the live. And thank you for all the gifts. Okay, here we go. So what I was saying, I was talking about the music. I don't listen to a lot of sad music. Josito, do not listen to a lot of sad music. I want you to listen to like music that fills you up, lifts you up, make you feel amazing. That's why I have, if you look at my link in bio, I have 2 things you can download for free. It's a music playlist. There's a money playlist and there's a manifesting playlist. I listen to those songs all day and they lift me up. I make so much money when I listen to that money playlist. So you can download those for free. Link is in the bio. I also have a list of quantum manifesting movies that you can watch and they'll make you think and they'll put you in your creation zone. And those quantum movie night, I love it. There's like, I don't know, about 10 movies in there. Watch those movies. They're amazing. But I usually pay attention to what I'm listening to and what I'm feeding myself because those are invisible inputs to your identity. Hello, Coach Caprice. Hello, Shreem Carey. Actually, music is a cheat code. Yes, that empowers who you're choosing to be. Exactly. And so watch what you're listening to. Make sure what you're listening to matches where you are going. This is a reason why they took like the music hertz, right? It's the 440 instead of, what is it? It used to be another code. I have the codes in my head, or 432, I think is what it needs to be, but it's at 440, which disrupts the body. Intentionally put, Shreem Carey. Hello, Shreem Carey. Hello. We are talking about we're talking about the fire horse year. Yes, 432. That's the hertz you want. 440, all the music is today, because that disrupts your nervous system, disrupts your regulation. And that is what they, want you to listen to. We don't want that. We don't have time for that. Hello, everybody. Grab your heartbeats. Okay. So we're talking about the fire horse year. I'll break it down a little bit more. Whatever you are doing is going to feel like you have the gas pressed. Because this is the year of intensity. This is the year of bold movements. This is the year that you get to be supported and you get to move. And it'll feel like you take 1 step and you move 100 steps forward. So get excited because this is the year that gets to happen. Okay. We're talking about the invisible inputs that make up your identity. 1, we talked about the people you surround yourself with. Number 2, the conversations you have. We even had a conversation with Lux Vision about her $30,000 month, right? $30,000 month. We're talking about the conversations you're having, because if you're not surrounding yourself with a group of people and you're not surrounding yourself with people that are going to have the conversations that lift you up, the ones that keep you small, that's not going to support you and the identity of the version of you that has what you want. Okay. Lux Vision says, yes, watch me come back and tell you it soon. It's done. It's already done. I already know. I see it. Done. So, and then number 3, we talked about the music you're listening to, the movies you're watching. A a lot of movies, of course, they have a lot of disclosure in it and a lot of things that you're like, that's interesting. There's a lot of propaganda in it as well. And so if you can just stay aware, like I'm watching this for entertainment purposes, but I'm also seeing the things that I can't unsee. I have ADHD, so of course I can look and I can see the patterns. I'm like, that's interesting. That's interesting. Oh, I can see where they want, like what people would want me to take out of this, but I know what I'm going to take out of it. If you can watch with that discernment, you got this. Hello, Mary Curtis. The 3-day event is tomorrow, Mary Curtis. I'm so excited. You're going to get an email very soon. And so what I want you to do is I want you to look at what are you watching? What are you listening to? And is this in alignment with where you're going? Is this supporting where you're going? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Number 4, hello. Did you let me know if you got the email too that gave you with your special video? I have one more video I need to do too. And I'll be getting that out too for someone else. People you surround yourself with, the music you're listening to, the conversations you're having. Number 4 is so important. Number 4 and number 5. These are invisible inputs to your identity. Okay. Number 4 is active exposure. Do you guys know what active exposure is? Active exposure means when you, like, for example, if you are desiring a business that's super successful, yet you feel that people like you can't go live. Okay. So if you feel like people like me can't go live and be successful, then what do you need to do? Actively go live. Like you need to actively move through whatever fear, whatever thing. You need to go live and show yourself that that is not the case. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? If you have a fear of something, you need to actively expose yourself to that. By doing that, it's an invisible identity input. You have shifted you have shifted the environment that you're in, and you're also shifting the way you think about those situations. Do you guys remember the story about the maids? The maids, the ones that thought when I'm working out when I'm working, they lost weight, they felt amazing, their heart rates were amazing, and the other maids that didn't know, nothing changed. It's your thoughts. But it's also your actions. Because if the maids decided that, when I go to work, I'm going to lose weight, but then they stopped working, they wouldn't have gotten what they got. Y'all see how it moves together? It goes together. It goes together. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down. Yay, we got to 2,000 hearts. Let's see if we can get to 2,500 before I go. So active exposure. I want you to think about what you are afraid of or what you're nervous about or what you don't believe you can do. And I want you to show yourself that you can. Another example is, what if you felt like I need to work all the time? So I need to work in order for me to make any money. I'm going to work all day and all night. Well, the version of you that wants the soft life, Lux Vision, is she not working all day and all night. So you, to actively expose yourself, get to do what you need to do. You get to do the minimum, the sales driving activities, get those done. And then you need to walk away from work. You need to actively expose yourself to chilling out. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Actively expose yourself to chilling out. The more you do that, the more your identity is going to adjust and be like, I can make money while I sleep. Thank you for your heartbeat. Welcome back, Evelyn. Thank you for the heartbeat. Guys, grab your heartbeats because I'm going to be ending this one soon. So you need to actively expose yourself to the thing that you fear. Yes, hello, Evelyn. The more you are afraid of something, you get to do it and you'll show yourself that there was nothing to be afraid of ever. Hello, Amaryl. Tell me how to pronounce it. All right. So we didn't get to the 5th one. The 5th one's my favorite one. All right. We are talking about the year of the horse. We're going out of the year of the snake into the year of the horse. The snake was contemplating, releasing parasites, shedding skin, getting rid of old identities. The year of the fire horse, independence, boldness, big moves, taking big actions. And guess what? Your identity matters. So we talked about 5 identity inputs, invisible identity inputs. Number 1, people you surround yourself with. Put this in the comments. Number 1, the people you surround yourself with. Who are you surrounding yourself with? If you don't have good people to surround yourself with, come to the Aligned Soul universe. Take the alignment assessment. You are 100% welcome into the Aligned Soul universe. And then you can come to my 3-day event that starts tomorrow. Okay? And upgrade and come into the lab. The alignment lab is amazing. All right. Yes. Number 1, the people you surround yourself with. Number 2, the conversations you have, the invisible identity input. Number 2, the conversations you have. Yes. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you, Lux Vision. The conversations you are having. Number 2, what are you talking about? And if you don't have anybody to talk about it, then start to have conversations in your head with yourself. Have conversations with me. Just imagine you and I are talking. Lux Vision and I just talked about the $30,000 month. And I know they're going to come back and be like, I just had a $30,000 month, Christine. Yes, you did, because you already had one when we talked on February 16th at 12 o'clock. All right, so 2 conversations that you have. Thank you, Lux Vision. Thank you, Kelly. Number 3, what music, movies, and television are you watching? Those are invisible inputs. And you can allow yourself to be programmed. Why do they call it television program? You can allow yourself to be programmed, or you can be the one doing programming. Focus on music with 432 hertz. That's the good hertz. But even if you're listening to a song that's at 440 hertz, is that song's message bringing you where you want to go? Hello, Kelly Parker. So number 3 is what? What music are you listening to? What television shows are you watching? What Netflix are you flicking? Like, what are you binging? If you're watching, you will see. I don't know if you guys can put your hands up if you've experienced this, but my sister and I love watching television. That's my television girl. We watch it all together. There are certain shows that we can't watch anymore, and we used to love them. It's because our frequency is so high that it's no longer in alignment with us. And so even like some of the shows that were like thrillers and things that were interesting, like our stomachs are getting upset. Like we're like, ugh, we feel like we want to throw up. Yes, I love Bridgerton too. My sister and I just watched the last 4 shows. This is a good season. I'm liking this season. Can't wait for the new 4 shows. So what are you watching? You can also decide what it means for you. And so if you are watching anything, I want you not to let the television show tell you what it means. Hello, Queenie. I do not want you to let the TV show tell you what it means. I want you to tell the show what it means. I want you to decide. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? How much power you have? Yes? Okay. Number 4, active exposure. Active exposure, anything that you were afraid of, anything that you have a belief that you can't do, you are going to do it. You are going to do it. You are going to let yourself, you're going to show yourself that it was not even real, that it was not even true. And so, like I said, if you're living the soft life, but then you're working behind your computer all day, every day. Yes. What intention are you consuming the media with? Shift it, make it work for you, and do not buy into anything. But when you are telling yourself that you can or cannot do something, I want you to look at like, what am I telling myself I can't do? Or what am I saying is going to be hard for me? You get to show yourself that it's not. So we use the example of soft life because Lux Vision is living the soft life. Soft life does not look like being behind your computer for 24 hours a day. It actually looks like you doing what you need to do, closing the computer and going to lay by your pool, or going to go, out, or going to enjoy yourself, going for a nice walk, going to enjoy nature. That's what the soft life, or whatever your version of soft life looks like. So are you deciding you want to live the soft life? Are you actually doing things that a soft life, like what you think soft life does? Let's see. Kelly Parker says, I came in late. Can you put in put in what? Let me know what. So, Kelly, we're talking. We're going to get the recap. Put it in chat. Yes, it's in chat. Can you scroll up? We'll talk about it again in a second. I haven't done number 5. Did I give you number 5? I don't think I gave you number 5. Okay, I'm going to give number 5, and then Kelly Parker, I'm going to break it down. Okay, I'm going to break down all 5. So, number 5 is the stories you tell. She's driving while she's listening. All right, we're going to have Kimberly's been putting it in chat. The Lux Vision's been putting it in the chat. I think Kelly, is it Kelly Parker? No, not Kelly Parker. Kelly, yes, Kelly Kegley has been putting it in the chat too. The stories you tell. So what if you knew that it doesn't matter if the story is true or not? Because a lot of the time you are telling yourself lies. How many of you have been telling yourself the lies and you think it's the truth because you've been telling yourself that lie for so long? It's just because it's a story that you rehearsed. Hello, Nursta. Grab your heart me's, guys. The guys that are coming in, grab your heart me's. The stories you tell. The stories you tell. So there's a lot of stories. Okay, if I decided, let me give a story, okay? All right, I'm going to use one on love. Hello, gorgeous. Thank you for grabbing your heart me's. Ralph, thank you for grabbing your heart meat. Let me know if I'm saying it Raf or Ruff. The Nature ASM. Ooh, love it, love it, love it. Hello, G.I. Joan. All right, Nursta, thank you for grabbing the heart meat. Everybody follow Nursta. She's a manifestation coach as well. She's amazing. Lux Vision. Everybody follow each other. If you guys are in here, follow each other because my community is amazing. All right, abundantly blessed. Hello. Let me tell you a story. So let's say that you broke up with a partner. I'm going to use a relationship example because my business people, it kind of takes you out of business. Oh, Ralph, welcome, Nature ASMR. Everybody follow that. I'll have to see. I love nature. I'm all about getting in nature. So if you broke up with your partner, there's a couple of stories you can tell. You could tell the story that, oh, I wasn't good enough. That person didn't want to be with me. I messed up, da. That's a story you can tell. Or you can tell the story to be like, you know what? This breakup is going to be the masterpiece in a story that I'm creating right now. You can tell the story that, you know what? This relationship, if we get back together, it's going to be the best. And if we don't, I'm about to meet someone else amazing. Do you see how that story is different? The stories you tell make up your identity. And so if I had to file for bankruptcy after having a multiple 6-figure, over 20-year career because I started my business and I wasn't making no money in the business, but my clients were having $150,000 months and I had another client who had $100,000 day doing what I was teaching, but I was only charging them $900 a month. And they felt embarrassed to pay me, but they loved it because they were making so much money. And so I had to file for bankruptcy. And so I could tell a story that was a failure. I had to file for bankruptcy. I don't know what I'm doing. Money, blah, 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 blah. Right? I could tell that story. Oh, thank you for the donuts. Yeah, y'all. Thank you. I could tell that story. Or I could tell the story that I'm telling you now. I went from bankruptcy to having a 7-figure business. That bankruptcy was the best thing that ever happened to me because it showed me where I was being more an employee who had a business instead of being the CEO of a business. Are y'all picking up what the story that I'm telling? You can tell whatever story you want to tell. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Let's see. Raf said, thank you. That's my story right now. So I'm turning it into a creation. Yes. So everything can be for you and in your favor. That's what I say. Every morning I wake up, I say, everything is working for me in my favor. Even if I turned my ankle, that was in my favor. I don't know how, but it's in my favor. Even the craziness that's going on in the world today, I'm like, I don't know. It's happening in my favor. It's happening in the world's favor. One of the biggest reasons why I created the Alignment Lab as well is because we get to create a world that we want to create, and we get to envision what that world gets to look like. We get to envision more nature. We get to envision more fun. We get to envision money, more women leading. We get to envision like life the way we want it. And when you do it together, what happens when you have a group of people all envisioning the same thing together? It happens. It manifests quickly. That's why I created the Alignment Lab. But okay, let's keep going. And so oh yes, the stories that you tell. And so what stories are you telling? Because those are invisible inputs. If someone, you remember when I told you guys the manifestation of my Sex and the City story? And so I actually manifested myself moving to New York City, tripling my salary. Like, they paid for me to move. I had a big bonus, and it came after taxes. It was a big bonus. And you know, the taxes in New York ain't no joke, y'all. And so, but I manifested that because I started to tell the story of I live in New York. I used to tell my sister, I'm moving to New York City. I had no job. I had no prospects. I had nothing. But I used to tell that story when I met the girl who invited me to come visit. And she recommended me to work for Victoria's Secret, the corporate. She's the reason why I got the job. Well, I met her. She said, what do you do? I said, I'm moving to New York. And she said, when? I said, I don't know, but soon. And she's like, well, come visit me. I was like, yay. Because it was a story that I told. I just continually told that story. And so what stories are you telling? Do they align with you winning? Do they align with you always being on top? Do they align with your community thriving? Do they align with you feeling good in your body and your soul? Because this is one of the most invisible identity inputs. So tomorrow, those of you who have signed up for the alignment assessment, we are doing the 3-day event. The 3-day event, I'm taking you through the 33 blocks, and we're going to show you the code, like the different blocks and the codes to shift those blocks. And one of the biggest things that makes up your identity is what? Your thoughts, your beliefs, your feelings, the somatic feelings in your body, your emotions, your intentions, your decisions, and your actions. And so when you think about your identity, you also have these invisible identity blocks. And when you can use things, inputs from your environment to program your identity, and you start feeding your thoughts in alignment with the version of you that has it, you have a 24/7 machine shifting your identity in every way. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Let me know if you're getting it. Oh, we're almost to 8,000 likes. Yay, guys. Thank you so much. Let's get those likes in. And so when you can reprogram your identity, you are inherently also shifting those blocks that I'm going to talk about at the 3-day event. Mary Curtis, we're going to have so much fun at that 3-day event tomorrow. You're going to get an email after this call, after I go live, because I'm sending the email to let you guys know. It's on the calendar. Get it on your calendar, the 3-day event. All right. If you're not at that 3-day event, what are you doing? Take your alignment assessment so you can come. All right. So what story are you telling? Lux Vision and I told a story of her $30,000 month. And so after this live stream, the conversation they get to tell is, I have a $30,000 month. And then guess what? When you start telling that story, your actions start matching, and you get ideas and you move on those ideas. And in the year of the horse, you need to get an idea and you need to action an idea. You get the idea and then you don't think about it, you go and do it. What are some ideas that you guys are having that you're sitting on? The year of the horse, tomorrow, there's no more sitting on these ideas. The snake, contemplate, go within, shed the skin, expand, get rid of parasites, shift your identities, all of those things. The year of the horse, fire horse, no. It happens once every 60 years. The year of the fire horse is about rapid transformation, rapid movement, rapid growth, rapid. You can do this also, because I know all of you are going to be like, but what about my nervous system? I want to feel regulated. And you still can feel soft. You still can do softness, because I know Lux Vision is about the soft life. Even rapid movement still can be in the softness. because I move really fast, but I still live a very soft life. I like my soft life. But because I move so fast and because let me tell y'all this. One of the biggest things that keeps you out of the soft life, Lord, y'all, I'm on all the things, but one of the biggest things that keeps you out of the soft life is not taking immediate action. It's putting things at the bottom of a to-do list and then you never do it. You will live a softer life when you like, if you have something and you're like, oh, I need to send that email. Just send the email right then and there. Don't put it at the bottom of a list. Do it immediately. The reason why is because when you put it at the bottom of the list, the energy for which you had to go and do the email, to go and send the email, to go and do that, now you have not utilized that energy to put it out there. You have extended it, put it at the bottom, and then the energy is gone. Hello, E-Money Honey. Grab your heart, me. You have put it at the bottom of the list and you have just now used yourself. You're like, and you have nothing to put, no energy to do it. Let's see, that's me always putting things off. If you stop putting and how often, Evelyn, answer me this question. How often do you feel exhausted? Everybody thinks that they're exhausted because they're doing too much. No, you're exhausted because you resisted doing the thing that you thought of. That's why you're exhausted. It's not because you're doing too much. It's because you lollygagged and put the thing at the bottom of the list, and then you're resisting using the energy when it came up to be used. And so what I want you to do, y'all got so many lessons today. Oh my gosh. When you get an idea, go do it. If you're in the middle of something and you're like, I need to send that email, mark where you are, go send the email, and then go back to what you were doing. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? You will thank me later. You will come into my DMs and be like, Christine, I do not feel as exhausted anymore. And I'm going to be like, I know. Because the resistance, you are creating resistance. The number one reason people burn out is not because they're doing too much. It's because they have so much resistance. And that resistance, instead of going with the energy and going with the flow, they're resisting it by putting things on a list that they never get to. And so you're not utilizing your energy properly. I'm telling you, you're going to see and you're going to feel how different your days go. And you're going to be like, I accomplished everything and I feel rested. And then and it's time for me to go like Lux Vision and go lay by the pool. And I made $30,000 this month. That is what's possible for you. I'm telling you, you're going to see that you get so much more done and you feel so rested. Because you stopped putting things off. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Hello, nobody. That's an interesting username. Hello, nobody. All right. So let me come back because I promised. Oh, nobody, tell me what's going on. All right. Let's see. That's good. It resonates. It totally, right? Because I know when I start feeling exhausted, I'm like, what am I resisting? What am I resisting? Everybody give nobody some love. Nobody is feeling hurt. So give nobody some love. Let's send some love to nobody. Nobody, just I want you to send you so much love by the eyes of those who give to me. Oh, we're sending hugs to you. We send love in this group. So we're sending you so much love. And so I needed to come back. Kelly, right? Kelly was driving. No, Kimmy or Kelly. Somebody was driving and I needed to give them the details. I'm sending this to you too. So we're going to get your mind off of this. All right, nobody? What we're talking about today. Okay, bye, nobody. What we are talking about today. Let's see. Hugs to nobody. Yes, you will be okay. Yes. Sending hugs to nobody. All right. What we've been talking about today are the invisible identity inputs. And what else did we do? We talked about resistance and exhausting yourself by not doing what you need to do immediately. All of this plays into your identity. Y'all know it's identity-based manifestation. And so I'm going to give you one recap. We're going to talk about that. If you guys want to come to the 3-day event, that's okay. Let's let nobody receive the attention. Sometimes we all need attention. Come on, Shreem. Sometimes we need attention, girl. Carrie, we need attention. Everybody need attention. All right. So today we've been talking about the fire hose year. All right, the fire horse. Hi, fire hose. I got y'all in the fire hose. The fire horse year. And so we're moving from the year of snake to the year of the fire horse. The fire horse is a year for intensity. It's for boldness. It's about making shifts, changes, bold decisions, all of those things. In order to do that, you've got to shift your identity. Your identity, you have 5 invisible inputs. Those 5 invisible inputs really make up who you are being when nobody is watching. 1, it's who you surround yourself with, the people you surround yourself with, the conversations you are having. Number 2. Number 3, the music and movies that you are listening to, the entertainment that you are watching. What is your intention when you're watching this entertainment, and what is the intention of the entertainment? You need to just be in the discerning mode when you're watching, listening. Number 4, it was the active embodiment. Anything that you are afraid of, anything that you don't think you are capable of doing, you are going to do it because you are going to show yourself that I am capable of it. Lux Life, I am capable of doing a little bit of work and being paid while I rest because I live the soft life and I don't have to work 19 hours a day. Those of you who are afraid to go live, you're going to be like, I go live. This is who I do it. How I do it. Everybody loves to see me. They love to watch me. That's just the thing that I do. Right? Okay. And then number 5 is the stories you tell. What stories are you telling about yourself? Do those stories align with who you get to be? If I decided that I'm creating $1 million quarter, then the stories that I'm telling is not going to be nobody's buying. The stories that I tell is not going to be there's a recession. The stories that I tell are going to be like, during the Great Depression that more millionaires were created. The stories I'm going to tell is that, the Great Depression happened the same time as the Harlem Renaissance. The stories that I'm going to tell is going to be like, did you know that during the Great Depression, the Tulsa, the Black Wall Street was created? Wow. That's what I'm going to tell. The stories I'm going to tell is that people love to buy. The stories that I'm going to tell is that I have the thing that's going to help people be more prosperous and manifest the life that they want to live. And that more people are ready for this message. That's the kind of stories that I'm going to tell. And so what I want you to do is to understand, what are you sharing? What kind of stories are you telling? And how are you invisibly reprogramming your identity? When you can use these inputs and make them work for you, you have that working in the background while you are shifting your identity with what I'm going to be teaching in the 3-day event. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? Let me know. If you have questions, drop them in the comments. Let's see. That was by a relative of mine, Ottawa Girly. Oh, interesting. Let's see. Can you manifest me some better goon material? I don't know what that means, but you can manifest that for yourself if you'd like. I don't know, Angel, but you can manifest that if you'd like. All you have to do is start to decide that you have a whole bunch of material, and whatever that material is, you get to say, I get to have more of that. When I wanted to move to New York, I didn't wait for someone else to do it for me. I just decided I'm moving to New York and this is the way it's going to be. And guess what? It happened. Let's see. Damn, nobody knows what gooning is. I know. I'm sorry, Angel. Nobody does. Do I have mods? I have mods every once in a while, but you know what? When people come in and they say crazy stuff, I just let them say crazy stuff. And then unless they're just trying to go a little cuckoo, we just, okay, so here's the thing, cat. Y'all, I'm going to tell you something. There's always going to be somebody cuckoo, but there's usually more people who are loving, kind, and amazing. I'm going to tell you the story. I was over 100 pounds bigger. Okay. I had a live stream. It wasn't a live a reel. Let's see. Hey, it's fine. Don't listen to me and don't search it. Have a good day. Good luck. Okay. So I was 100 pounds bigger. When I was 100 pounds bigger, I had this program and it was called Infinite Bigness, but it wasn't about bigness, right? Yes, there's more good than bad in the world. And that's what I believe. And that's what I feel like I attract. So out of, let's say 239 people that saw this live, you got a few crazies that come in here and that's okay. We love them. So I had this program called Infinite Bigness, and I had already been, accepting myself, loving my body, not needing it to change, not needing to lose weight, not needing that. And so I decided that I was going to do a reel. And because I used to keep the pictures from here to here because the boobs were nice, but here to here. And I was like, nope, I'm going to do a full body. Let's see. Goon pertains to black people. Get him off. Oh, he going. Whatever, we're gonna keep moving. I guess we were no fun. He left because we weren't paying attention to him, so it's all good. So I'll put that in one of my the words that you can't put in the live for next time. So but y'all see how it don't matter to me. Like, you see how that don't affect me. Just like when they tried to dress up Michelle and Barack and put them as, it's like, no, it's projection, right? I'm going to finish telling the story in a second. It's projection. They're projecting, right? They're projecting because it's their own hate of themselves. And so we just, that's how you got to be, right? Let's see. It's a racial term. That's awful. All right. So we're going to he's already gone because we weren't fun to play with. Let's see. Ever met a couple that met? Nope. I don't know. All right. So when I was doing the, what do you call it? When I was doing the Infinite Bigness, I put out a video and I was dancing and I kind of felt fine to be myself. And so I posted it, and immediately those men that live in their mama's basements were saying, what did they tell me? They told me that I was going to die, that I was the reason for overweight people in the entire United States, that I was unhealthy. I was promoting unhealthiness. They were going in on me, y'all, but it didn't hit. And I was proud of myself because had that happened a few months before that, when I wasn't doing my energy work and I wasn't loving myself and I thought I was fat and all this stuff, I would have cried. I would have been upset, but it didn't hit. It didn't hurt. And so I said, well, thank you for the engagement. However, I went to the doctor and I'm really healthy, and I just blocked it. I didn't delete it. I just blocked it so I didn't have to see it. So it was blah, 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 blah. And so as I did that, I just went off and lived my life. Y'all, I get a message from one of my clients and she's like, do you see what's going on your post? And I was like, no. She's like, it went viral. I was like, what? She was like, because your people, old clients, new clients, people that had never worked with me before were going in on those people. It was my own beehive. I had my own Beyonce, the beehive. They were like, Christine is amazing. How dare you say that kind of stuff? You guys are living in the back. They were going off. I was like, well, thank you. I didn't have to fight. What I'm trying to say is that I don't have to fight. I don't have to fight nobody's fights. I don't have to fight anybody. There are going to be fools that come in. They come in because our light is so bright. And if I'm worried, if I am stressed out, if I am concerned about how I'm seen or what somebody's going to do, then I am dimming my light. And Kelly can't see me. Ralph can't see me. All of these beautiful people, Kimberly, everybody, Kelly, Kit Kat, whoever, all of the people that I want to see me, Lux Vision, the Josito, Shreem, all of those people aren't going to be able to see me if I dim my light. Your energy is such a joy. Well, thank you. So I want you to know that there are going to be fools that are going to say racist terms, or they're going to say stupid stuff, or they're going to do dumb things. And it has increased, if I might say, since last year when TikTok went down, right? They can say those things, but you can't fight those people, because if you do, you get the strike. So why am I going to sit and like hide my light and not allow myself and my work to be seen because they got a couple of people that hate themselves so much? It's good that they get to come into this room. It's good that they get to experience this light. And because it's so bright, they got to run out real fast. And that's okay. So, on that note, did anybody have any other questions? Yes, it's true. It's because I want you guys to know this, because how many of you go live? How many of you do that? Oh my God, Nursta has a good live story. I mean, she had... I won't tell Nurse the story. Y'all go next live. Nurse need to tell that story. But you guys, yes, like I want you guys to, if you do lives, if you do posting content, do any of that stuff, I want you to decide that you get to be seen even by the people who are gonna not like you, even by the people who are gonna try to use racist terms about you, even by the people who are going to say dumb stuff. Because guess what? That was engagement, and we had a couple more people join right after that, and that is fine. And we're going to have more people join after that, and that's going to work for me, because more people are going to be able to experience this experience. They're going to be able to be in a room with Lux Vision, with Raf, with Kimberly, right? They're going to be able to be in a room with Kelly, Nursta. They're going to be in a room with Kit Kat. They're going to be able to be in a room with Shreen, Josito, Evelyn, E-Money Honey. Right? They're going to be able to be in a room. I can't get everybody's name, but I want you to know if I didn't call your name, I wanted to call your name. Lupora. They're going to want to be in a room with you. And if you're hiding, if you don't let somebody see your light because of some fool, that's going to be that person that was praying for your product or your service. They were praying to be uplifted today, and they didn't get uplifted because you were afraid that someone was going to say something stupid. Hello, we are in an environment where people say and do stupid stuff. That's not going to change that. It's not going to change my mission. It's not going to change my vision. It's not going to change the fact that I know I am here to help thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people to create the lives that they are of their dreams. And guess what? Fire Horse, this year, like I said, it's like the foot on the gas, which means that you're going to be going and you're going to be stepping up for yourself. You're going to be saying, this is what I get to do. This is what I get to experience. And there are going to be a couple of bumps along the road. Just keep riding your truck and then bumping and moving on. You might have to like just roll over some folks, but don't let it stop you. I look too cute today to let this stop me. Y'all look too cute today to let it stop you. Are there any questions? Any questions? Anything coming up? This was such a great live. Guys, I'm telling you, go take the alignment assessment. Thank you. Yes, sis. Go take the alignment assessment. It will let you know where you are in relation to the thing that you're manifesting. And then you get invited to the 3-day event. That is tomorrow. There's probably going to be about 40 or 50 people in that event tomorrow. And that event is where I'm going to talk about the 33 identity blocks. I'm going to talk more about what we talked about today, and we're going to go into detail. It is 90% for you because you're on TikTok. And let's see the code. If you don't do this code, it will be $777. If you do the code, it's only $77 just for you. And so I loved this live. And I also love the fact that you guys got to see what gets to happen if you do a live and someone does something crazy. Yes, you can have mods and you can have people kick people out, especially when they're going to start using horrible language. But in the beginning, like, don't let it affect you. Don't let it stop you. Don't let it dim your light. You are too beautiful, too amazing, too marvelous for that. And we got to 12,000 hearts. Oh my goodness, y'all. Thank you. Thank you for the hearts. Wait, let me tell Kimberly, thank you for the donut. Nursa, thank you for the heart me. Ralph, thank you for the heart me. Kelly, thank you for the rose. Evelyn, thank you for the heart. Kim, thank you for the rose. Oh, Kimberly gave so much. The marvelous confetti. I love it. I never got that before. Thank you. Heart me's and the rose. Thank you everyone for all of these gifts. You just don't know how much I love to do this. I will be back tomorrow, and I probably will be back after. I might do it either before my call. I have a 10 a.m. or I might do it after the live, that I mean the 3-day event, the first day. So I don't know which one. Y'all follow me and tag, and what do? You get the bell so that you can find out when I'm going live the next time. So did you guys have any questions before I go? Going once, going twice. All right. I am sending you all so much love. If you did buy the alignment assessment, message me, because I'll do a special video for you and I will like walk through what you like, I will walk you through it. So if you did, hello, was it Tasha? I missed the name. It went so fast. Thank you so much, Ralph. I will be following you because Nature ASMR, you're alley. Hello, Rebel the Esquire. Hello, here we go. These names are the best. TikTok has the best names. It's undefeated. I love all of you. Definitely use that code. If you do not remember the code, live77, live77, I am going to keep it open. Hello. I'm going to keep the discount open for the next hour or two. If you have any questions, just DM me, ask me about the alignment assessment, ask me about the alignment lab, and I will definitely answer. So I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for being here, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.